inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Kansas City Royals. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Cole Reagans. And saying he likes pitching at home.
No, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Reagans, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One out, base is empty. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball popped up. Pasquantino under it. Out number 2. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Austin Riley.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves.
Go.
And the Braves go down quietly. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That misses the zone. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And that one clips the corner.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across the first. 1 up, 1 down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boom. I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Fantastic might be the way to describe it. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Bobby Witt Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that drops in for a strike. That misses. 1-2. And the count 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here is Vinny Pasquantino.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That's the slide. Slide so ugly.
On the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
That bad boy was going to go out.
Royals lead 1. We played an inning. No score.
Good pitches.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. Reagans back to work. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2012.
Damn, why do I keep skipping down into the ground?
Close, a 2-0 count now.
Get out of
Can't
here.
be over-aggressive. Got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
I got out there for me.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
That one outside, and it's 1-1.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And he held up. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez snags it, and there's 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is foul back.
Finish him.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty.
Get up out of here.
It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and
It's the
no
Ravens, I
left.
know.
We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Perez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that's fouled off. Perez came up with 4 hits in his last game. 1-1 now.
2-1.
And that's outside. Sale delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Oh, good shit.
Just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, and he finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now at the plate, Maurice Phelps. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Inside.
That's
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Hunter Renfroe stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You're not hittable.
Really good
Oh,
back-to-back
she's pissing me
sliders down
off.
an 0-2 count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Strike on the inside corner.
2 and 2. That's a ball. Full count.
Got it.
Get up out of here.
It's a strikeout.
Fuck, let's have a strikeout party.
On the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Sean Murphy. Fought off foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. This one popped up right side. Pasquantino in position. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Ezekiel Duran next up for the Braves. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That one out to right. Renfroe makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're
Shit on
tied,
both teams.
0-0.
Nobody getting nothing.
And welcome back to the
Being
ballpark.
strikeouts
Set for the bottom
amongst
of the
both
third.
teams.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Biggio.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one misses up and in. And the count's even at 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight
There it is.
strikeouts.
There it is.
And there's a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Shit, Indian.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Grounded out his first time up. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. India, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away.
There we go.
India into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
1 out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs. And
There we go.
To a board.
Get that mother pitch.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Carson Rocafort. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna after it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one is inside.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground to first, and foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners
Good shit,
and
Benny.
expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your head. You put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Profar batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger.
Let's go.
Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, they pitching. We got to pitch. Name of the game.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one almost
Back
got
your
him.
ass up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rockefeller on the move to the gap.
Play me, man. Hey, when they do that. Trying to confuse you who you want in the outfield, man. Stop doing that.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks
That
pretty
miss
focused
it.
at the
It's
plate
done.
and working the
It's
count
good
after
win,
that
though,
first
either
and
way.
strikeout.
That clips the corner. Ball down the left field line. Way back there. Gone. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the pitch to Olson. And a foul ball.
I think I'm going to give Biggio a rest. I think I'm going to take Biggio out.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'm going to take Biggio out. Put Garcia in. Add another right-hand batter.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
That might be the game right there.
It's now.
That might be the game right there.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman,
So-
Vinny Pasquantino.
Man, I want to take you out, Vinny, man, because this left-hand pitch and left-hand batter stuff sucks, bro.
And it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Well, these Royals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball into play.
And that's outside.
Why I can't get one jack at that mug?
See ya.
That's 8 strikeout.
Time today.
I'm gonna have to take you out,
Here's the
Benny,
catcher,
bro.
Salvador Perez.
You're
He
getting
was a
too much
strikeout
off.
victim his first time. In the air, right field. Acuna has it
Hey,
sized
look
up.
at that bullshit.
Pulls it in for the out.
That'll be the thing that cost us this game, bro.
And now here is Maurice Phelps. Swing and a pop-up foul.
Everything is foul, bro.
Right side, that'll find the stands. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And that's down and away. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball four.
Runner, take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in there. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Reagan's back to work. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Here is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Witt. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
DeYoung in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. 2-1. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Michael Garcia.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Line, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boo, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And that is out of play.
That missed. That's a ball.
Garcia on at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
With a lay off that pitch down.
Now snap throw to first, and he's just back in. Oh, close play.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Dairon Blanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm outside of the shit too.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That
There it
one the
is.
other way.
Come
Makes the
on.
catch for the second out.
That swing right there
Damn.
tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So 2 down now.
Ah.
Here is Carson Rockefeller. Both 2 in this one. Inside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Misses off the inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at-bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire bat.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. This is again 5 in a row.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. To third.
Yeah, little slow ass chopper.
They get the force. They don't come much closer
Yeah.
than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning.
I'm glad he gonna be out of there. They have to
Back
get
here
him
at
up out of
Kirkland
there.
Stadium,
That
start of the
dude tired as a
John
mug.
Shelby with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Sean Murphy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
They're gonna have to take him out. He's tired, man.
Raiders winds and deals. Falling behind 2-1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Stepping in, Ezekiel Duran.
It's fucked up when you lose a game off of
Just missed.
one mistake.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Blanco sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Good game, bro. You pitched, man, but that one home run gonna cost us.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
One home run, man, to the wrong person, man. He was just talking about Robert Acuna, man. They gonna make him hit a blast.
Rip to third. To first. And that is that. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the left-hander on now, Dylan Lee.
And this is
Brought another left-hander in.
Tight score and still a lot of outs to get.
Smart.
So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Pasquantino up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Upstairs.
2-1.
Any?
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was
Let
good.
his arms extended. Tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight.
I should have took you out, Benny.
Himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't
Left
get to
hand.
it.
That's why he did it, man. Come on, come on, come
Really
on.
caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Yeah, come and see
In the box
South.
here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ripped on a line to center. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Outside low. And the count 2-1. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
That little slow ass chopper stuff.
Slings to first, and that's the inning. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. Right through there for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's one away.
You're the man of the day.
Now, he's produced the only run of the game with his solo
You're the
shot.
man of the day right there.
The pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only good sign of life from either offense.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering is downstairs. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Olsen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Where that missed that, but all right.
2 down, nobody on. And he pumps it a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
No, Salvi.
In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
You're making that seem like Salvi sorry, man, when it comes to getting the ball,
2
bro.
balls and a strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Hitting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Blanco settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0.
One hit, man, is what they got. Come on.
We're back in a new picture here to start the bottom of the 7th. Raisel Iglesias.
These are the spots
Seen it
where
all.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's even up.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove.
Good shit, Garcia.
Too late, and they don't get the out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jonathan India at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Young over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Come on, Blanco.
Fouled off. He was late.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Iglesias throw over. India back in on the dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Damn. I didn't need that, man. That was...
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That's what I didn't need, man. Damn, huh?
Even if it's still
That was
in
a
the
ball,
strike
bro.
zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Rockefeller swings through it for strike 1.
They got some good pitching. I can't hate on them.
Getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also getting ready. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That gets by him. India around second, hits for 3rd. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield or not. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
With the next to hit takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Nah, I ain't lucky. That's gonna always bail you out, bro.
Right field. is the inning.
Just been a frustrating ass game, bro.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Ready to
Welcome
get
back, and a
get
new
it
arm on
over
the mound
with,
to
though.
start the eighth. Daniel Lynch. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Riley in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Rip towards third. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Lynch measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got it. And now 2 gone.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
That's inside. Ball.
That one fouled off.
Finish him.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And
Good
that
stuff.
one is off
What?
the wall. Murphy
I thought I
around
caught
second
that,
on
man.
his way to third.
Cheating my mother,
And
bro.
he's got himself a triple.
Thought I caught that.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming
Already
into the
confused me
ballgame.
out there in the outfield, man. I got on rock. It was on. Thought it was on Blanco. Rockboard hit off the wall.
Ezekiel Duran
Yeah, all right.
next up for the Braves. And there's the strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Rockefeller ranging into the alley.
Good shit,
Makes
Rockefeller.
the catch. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Bummer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Go, dude.
Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think
I should have
negative.
took you out,
But
man.
you got to find a way to somehow.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Yeah, I should have took you out. That left hand pitch and shit set for you.
Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Bomber deals. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2-1.
And that one is downstairs. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That ain't funny.
And the
that
tie
ain't
run
funny.
is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Phelps swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And now the count is even. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2 and 2's the count.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Right now, they're looking for something to hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Horrible game, folks.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. There's a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. And gone.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Profar. The next to hit takes outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it's even up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's the strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Olsen, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Renfroe flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go
walking in, man. They win, they win.
Better than that, you feel like a wide receiver playing football.
It is what it is.
Man on second, 2 down.
They had it today. I did.
Some real good life going to the zone.
Used all my runs up, I guess, in that last game.
Foul ball still, a 1-2.
And I beat the Guardians 15-5.
2 outs. Bounced up the middle. India throws to first, and that is that. So
Let's get this over with.
welcome back, and here comes the closer, Joe Jimenez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Popped up.
We had to see insurance
no man's land, a foul ball.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Give some insurance rooms. I ain't mad at it. I'll see them later on.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the
NBA.
edge of the plate with the spin. You know he's
Ready
going to
for that
finish well off.
finals to be over so I can see my boy get drafted.
And a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off. Go up there
So I can
and
get on that
relax.
court.
That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the ground to third, and a foul ball. The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Easy.
So digging in, Jonathan India, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. A shot.